Okay, my name is David John. My country of birth is St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I've been residing in this country for 23 years, and I've been in Batavia for 2 years. Everything that's going on here right now as far as the hunger strike, we're doing this only because we're sick and tired, for one. Most of us has been here for years. More, like I said, I've been here for 2 years. People have been here way longer, 5+, as you stated before. And they're not releasing us. They're not deporting us. They're just keeping us here like, were the reasons why they're keeping the lights on. So far they have asked us what were our demands, why are we doing this. They asked if we want better living conditions, better food, because everything that they're doing right now is inhumane. So as of right now, we told them there's nothing that we want other than our freedom, even though they mentioned that they're willing to give us, more food, let us out all day instead of locking us in 18 hours a day. As of right now, there's 75% of the facility that's taking part in this, in every unit. Some unit only have 13 people. Out of 13 people, say 5 of them are protesting as well. What else? I have a list of things, of strike demands that everyone had agreed on, but our main focus, like I said, is really to get out of here. We want our freedom. Okay, I'll read it off to you. Strike demands, ICE representative. We would like an ICE representative that we have access to at all times due to the inhumane treatment. The 18 hours a day lockdown, we're limited to no recreation. As far as hygiene and food, they give us the bare minimum for those that can't provide for ourselves. As far as those that are indigent. Filthy living conditions, which is true. If we don't clean this place, they don't at all. We don't even get the proper disinfection just to get things done. No social distancing whatsoever. They just started putting us by ourselves in single cells, but that's still not social distancing. Because if you can see through the background, we all stuck here. Everything is just open. It's overcrowded. They just brought more people in today as well. As far as commissary, hygiene is too expensive. You're paying up to $4 for deodorant. Makes no sense. Like I said, most individuals here don't have the money or the resources or the support just to even buy a soap, much less at the prices that they're setting now. As far as the indefinite detention, they're not even giving us reasons why we're continuing to be held. I just spoke with my deportation officer 2 weeks ago, and he informed me that the only reason why I'm no longer admissible into the United States is because of my criminal record, which is only a petty drug charge. It was a sale. What's this? 6 months threshold reinstated, meaning that we'd like to know, they stated on black and white that after 6 months, if you have been in ICE detention, no matter if you're fighting your case or not, that we were supposed to be on released. May it be house arrest, may it be probation, parole, whatever the case may be. And they're not upholding what they said they'll do. Alternative detention, we would like to know if we can push forward to get banned on indefinite detention. Like to reach out to ACLU and NYCLU for support as well. What's this? Human rights advocate present at the facility at all times. Like we need more people than just AGS workers and ICE staff, because they're stating certain things, and the things that they're stating are not entirely true. They're saying we're all in good condition, we're all in good health, but most of us are not. Since I've been in this facility, I've developed high blood pressure. I've developed sleep apnea, and there's people that's even getting much worse. Most people are starting to develop cancer while they're here too, for whatever reasons, I don't know. like to know if they can have release for more family unity, family ties. There's no visitation. Like, there's no way we can see our family other than what we're doing right here. I gotta keep my finger on it. Can you hear me now? Okay. We all like to know about the release for family hardship. We like to push for that as well. With the pandemic outbreak, everything that took place. Can you hear me? You froze. With everything that took place, as far as the COVID pandemic outbreak, 90% of us has already contracted the COVID-19 virus, and most of us have a lot of underlying conditions that states that even the government state that you should be released, and they're not upholding that as well. As far as religious rights, there's no religious services at the facility at all for no religion. For those individuals that are fighting their case, we can't make copies of documents to send out when we're doing pro bono work, meaning that we know we're fighting our own cases ourselves. The ICE is an ICE civilian that comes in, take your documents, make copies for them and for us, which is, if you ask me, is like a double-edged sword because they have the evidence that we're using against them. Oh, it's good. Okay. They're also making complaints about untimely delivery for sent or received mail. Some mails don't even go out. They take it and discard it. If it had anything to do with this facility, discard it. Which I didn't even think was possible because they show right on the camera that we're dropping the mail in the mailbox. Family, friends, lawyers, post on media. That was a side note. Apologize. There's no movement, no visitation. We're being treated worse than we were in prison. To just make it short. The food, the portions are very small. And when I mean small, like you can put the entire food portion in the palm of your hand. That makes no sense. A child eats more than that. And the commissary is beyond expensive, like I stated before. But otherwise than that, everything that's going on here, right now they're retaliating toward us. They've stopped commissary. We can't order any food, so they're forcing us to eat the food. They're telling the medical staff here that what we're doing is wrong. It's not good for our health, so we should eat. Those people that have underlying conditions, maybe diabetes, epilepsy, or whatever the case is, they're trying to force them to eat. There's also a young man here that passed out last night. I don't know if you would like me to. He don't mind stepping forward and explain his whole situation as well. I came here at the age of 5.